These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show them. Get after it, MP.
Nation will be seeing you on Warriors Mascot Frisbee Day. Every fan in the building is getting their own Warriors Frisbee. Sure to be fun for the whole family.
Let's get busy up there.
You guys
Safe and enjoyable sports experience. Make sure athletes and refrain from any disruptive behavior.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, the Atlanta Hawks come to town. That will tip off a homestand for them.
And that game against the Cavaliers, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Jones. He's out there with Hawkins. Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Barea in at the center position. And for the Warriors, Butler out there with Jackson. Then there's Smooth. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, MP certainly has his heart set on winning this NBA Cup. I asked him why it was so important to him, and he said it'll show just how strong this team is, that we're competitors, and that we're must-watch basketball this season. MP certainly sounds committed to this tournament. Guys?
We all love the NBA Cup, don't we? And I bet his coach loves hearing his player MP say that as much as we do. Thank you, David.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Here's Smooth. 33 points last game. Pass to Wiseman. Golden State moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Jackson against Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Butler. Here's Smooth. Jackson with the screen. Smooth misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Smooth, defended by Jones. Back to Jackson. Here's Smooth. Fires the 3. Podziemski's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now here's Hayes. 9 points last game out. Pass to Hawkins to end the cold streak. Drills it from outside.
And there's the answer from Hawkins, nailing a 3 to match the opposition.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by Gordon.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Hayes, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Smooth. Wiseman, the pass to Smooth. Outside Butler. Over Jones. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Pass to Barea. And here's Jones. He's with it. Now Barea shoots a three. The shot, no good. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Smooth. Back to Butler. Pass to Smooth. Now here's Jackson. Fires for 3. Barea pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Hawkins with it. Wiseman dips him up. A nice shot by Barea.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Dinwiddie against Hawkins. Here's Smooth. That's tipped. They recover it. Here's Moody. Good on the three-point shot. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Williamson. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The basketball mind Williamson has is special. Just knows how to break the D down in that pick and roll.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Smooth. It's tipped. Here's Boston. Pass to Vukcevic. The tray. It doesn't go for him. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Driving the lane. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Smooth. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And so here is New Orleans following the three from Smooth. Jones, no one around him. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors leading by 3. Here's the screen. Smooth passes to Santos. Here's Smooth. 5 points in the game. Nice move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Carl, he's checked in for New Orleans. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Smooth. 6 points for him. There's a screen. To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. And it's Boston in at the point. Here's Smooth. 5 on the clock. Jackson, a screen on Reeves. Shoots it up. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans trail. Jones kicks to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That puts them in the lead. Reeves has got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans.
Yeah, for still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
Jackson, a screen on Reeves. To the inside. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored 33 points and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now here's Williamson. Jones. And Moody pulls it down. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Smooth. He's defended by Reed. And Jones sends it back.
Just some excellent timing from Jones on the block attempt. It all lined up for him.
Williamson outside. All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Here's Smooth. 6 points for him. To the middle. Knocked away. On the wing, Reeves. Wasted no time on that one. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with some changes. Heisman's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Middleton subbed in for Moody. Perea, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jones. Oh, tough play by Butler.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Williamson finds Gordon. From deep, Reeves. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Podziemski with it. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
A nice shot by Barea.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Smooth. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smooth's got 8 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Boston. Now Williamson. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Cooper. Great D that time for Middleton. The Warriors trailing. Here's Smooth. He's got 8. Pass to Middleton. Over Williamson. Again, Golden State.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Here's Boston. And here is Williamson. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Now here's Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hawkins. Jones looking for an opening. And here is Barea outside. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. New Orleans moving the ball around. Barea sets a screen for Hayes. And again, no good by New Orleans. 1:27 left to play here in the half. Driving to the basket. Now here's Middleton.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, up 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of
From the opposite end Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jackson is out there with Weissman. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Smooth in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
First team foul.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Pelicans trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hawkins. Here's Barea. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on James Wiseman. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he sinks the second. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. To the paint, here's Smooth. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Smooth's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Pass to Barea. Here's Hawkins. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Hawkins has got his second basket of the night.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
Now Podziemski. Here's Smooth. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Butler against Hawkins. Now here's Butler. Defense right on him. Missed inside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Hayes. And he hits the jump shot. 8 points for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Jackson a screen on Hawkins. The kick outside to Butler. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Smooth passes to Jackson. Here's Smooth. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And 12 points for Smooth.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Here's Gordon. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Now here's Hayes. He's defended by Podziemski. And the Pelicans miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Smooth. Offline with his three.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here is Hawkins. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Gordon missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Smooth. He's got 14. And that one, good. Smooth's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Now you look at Williamson, a great player, second in the league. And, of course, Smooth. He's in that same group. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Pass to Moody. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Boston. And the shot is long. 1:35 left in the third. There's the screen. Smooth passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Smooth. 16 points for him. Shoots the three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Smooth. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's denied. Williamson with it. Here's Vucevic. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's just another level to Zion's game that can make him even more lethal.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Zion Williamson. And it's Vukcevic in at the power forward position. Now here's Williamson. Pass to Boston. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Smooth. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smooth misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Vukcevic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pelicans trail by 12. Reeves in the corner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Smooth. He's defended by Reed. Here's Smooth from 20 feet out. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 14. And here is Williamson. And the layup falls. Williamson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Here's Smooth. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Pelicans trail by 14. Pass to Vukcevic. Reeves in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's Podziemski. To the middle. Here's Smooth. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Gordon kicks to Williamson. And here's Reeves outside. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smooth passes to Jackson. Here's Smooth. Pass to Wiseman. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, you got to appreciate how Butler inspires his teammates. He gives them someone to rally around on the floor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Here's Hawkins. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Hawkins has got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Pass to Smooth. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Smooth's got 6 here in this quarter.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Smooth, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Here's Smooth. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Number 1, taking 2.
Both free throws good from Smooth. Pelicans trail by 11. Now here's Hayes. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Here's Smooth. Clock at 6. Another shot. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 11-point game. Now Hayes. Pass to Jones. Inside. Here's Hawkins. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Look, Hawkins isn't a guy who creates often. His role is to bury jumpers.
Here's Smooth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Team's fourth. At the line for the
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Smooth. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Hayes with it. Down low. Here's Gordon. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Smooth. 14 feet away. Barea pulls it in. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They trail by 11. Jones in the post, defended by Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. From outside, off the mark. And the 3 ball is good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.